We hear about artificial intelligence every single day, right? But what if I told you we're really only ever talking about half the picture? Today, we're going to go beyond the screen and explore a totally different kind of intelligence, one that's making the leap from a digital mind to a physical body.
Okay, so let's just jump right in with a question. I want you to think about the most powerful AI you know, something like ChatGPT. I mean, it can write poetry, it can debug code, it can probably plan a trip to Mars. But what is the one absolutely crucial thing it just can't do?
And the answer is kind of funny, but it changes everything. For all of its incredible brain power, it can write a blockbuster movie script, no problem. But it can't physically reach out and pick up a single piece of popcorn.
And that right there is the whole point. The AI we know and use every day, it lives right here, behind a screen. These incredible algorithms are basically brilliant digital brains just trapped in a jar, completely cut off from our physical world.
This one limitation. It basically splits the entire world of artificial intelligence right down the middle. It gives us two very different faces of AI, the digital kind we're all used to, and the physical kind that's just starting to come into its own.
So first up, you've got digital AI. This is our comfort zone, right? We're talking ChatGPT, Midjourney, even those stock trading algorithms working away in the background. They all exist as pure software. Their entire world is just data, text, images, and numbers.
But, as the source material puts it just perfectly, this type of AI lacks a body to interact with the physical world. And that's the bottom line. For all its smarts, it's a spectator, not a player in our world. It can describe a beautiful sunset, but it can't actually feel the warmth of the sun.
Okay, but now for the other side of the coin, embodied AI, or physical AI. And this is where things get really, really exciting. This is what happens when you finally give that digital brain a body. You connect its algorithms to sensors, like cameras, and to actuators, like motors and grippers. And suddenly, the AI can see, and hear, and actually do things in our world.
And this really breaks down the core differences. I mean, look at the environment. Digital AI is stuck online, in a purely digital space. But embodied AI, it operates right here, in the physical world with us. Their form is totally different too. One is just software, the other is software plus a body. And that completely changes their function, from just processing data to physically interacting with the world around them.
Okay, so you might be thinking, why is having a body such a big deal? Well, it's about way more than just being able to move around. It's about unlocking this powerful feedback system called the perception action loop.
So what is this revolutionary loop? Get this. It's not just about adding hands and feet. It's about creating this continuous three-step process that is basically the foundation of all modern robotics.
And here's how it works. It all starts with number one, perceive. The AI uses its sensors, cameras for eyes, microphones for ears, to just soak in all the raw data from the world. Then comes step two, reason. Its brain kicks in and processes all that sensory data, trying to make sense of it all. And finally, based on that understanding, step three, it acts. It uses its motors, its grippers, its wheels to physically do something to make a change. But here's the magic. This isn't a one-way street. It's a constant loop. It perceives, reasons, acts, and then it perceives the result of its own action. This is how it learns from real-world trial and error, not just from some static data set. It's a total game changer.
Maybe the best way to think about all this is with that analogy again. Digital AI is that brilliant brain in a jar. It can think incredible thoughts, but it can't even touch the jar it's in, let alone the world outside. But physical AI, that's a brain with a body. It can think, and it can see, hear, and physically change the environment it's in.
So you can see this is way more than just a cool technical difference. This signals a massive shift in what AI is and what it can be. This is about the future, where AI literally steps out from behind our screens and starts walking around in our world.
And that's really the key takeaway here. This is a massive paradigm shift. We're moving beyond AI as just an information tool. We're stepping into an era where it becomes a physical actor in our lives, moving from that digital realm into our shared physical world.
So what can this AI actually do? Well, think about navigating a crowded room. It has to perceive all the moving people, reason out a safe path, and then act by moving its own body. Or opening a door. That sounds so simple to us, right? But for an AI, it's incredibly complex. It needs to see the handle, figure out how it works, and then act with just the right amount of force.
From picking up your coffee cup to helping out in a high-tech factory, or even providing physical assistance for a loved one at home, these aren't just data problems anymore. They're real-world, physical challenges that you can only solve with a body connected to a learning brain.
And all of this brings us to one final huge question. As this technology gets better and better, as AI truly steps out from behind the screen and into our world, what are we going to ask it to do first?